confident? Are you confident all the time? Are you confident in certain situations? Well, the reason I ask is because in my case, my confidence kind of waxes and wanes. And not only is it situational or depending on who I'm with, it's also dependent upon how in touch I am with who I am, what my strengths are, what I bring to the table. And when I get nervous, my working memory, thank you, ADHD, becomes really compromised. It stinks anyway. And it's even harder to remember in situations like that. So I can feel more insecure because I feel like, man, they shouldn't be here. I really don't bring anything to the table. I don't have the same skills, blah, blah, blah. Comparison, imposter syndrome, so on. Or you're just kind of in a funk because you started your day off feeling insecure for some reason. Another issue I have is something called aphantasia. If you're not familiar with it, I strongly encourage you to Google it. It's fascinating. But when you have it, it's a royal pain in the patoot because the gist of it is I'm unable to picture things in my brain. So if someone says, picture a squirrel, I can see a squirrel kind of for 1 or 2 seconds. Then it fades away into grayscale until it disappears. Then what's left is me thinking squirrel. So that's kind of how I work with visuals in my head. Because of that, it's often difficult for me to picture myself in a situation, doing a certain thing, or remembering myself visually doing something. I'll remember what I said, I'll remember how I felt, but usually there aren't images to go along with it. What does it have to do with confidence? When I need to call upon what I'm good at, where I excel, it's difficult for me to both remember and imagine what that was like. So here's something that I'm doing for myself. This is basically the reason for this video. I'm designing kind of a mind map diagram kind of thing that I can look at whenever I want to show me what are my skills, what are my different products that I have as a business person, because it's often difficult for me to remember everything that I have, everything that I do. So having that snapshot is going to be useful. But one of the things I included was all the different diagnoses that I have, and they are numerous. Not like I'm trying to, win a Guinness record or anything, but the list is pretty robust, and I'm eager to do away with as many of them as I can. But the point is, I'm using an Apple Mac program called Freeform to create this. And one of the things it allows me to do is create an item, whether it's circular or rectangular on this diagram, and change the background of it. So let me show you what I did. For the background of my diagnoses, probably can't tell, but I chose the image of a brick. Why is that? Because a brick is something you use to build with. You can build a cathedral. You can build probably not a skyscraper, not with brick. Definitely want steel for that. But you can build a house. You can build a wall. So when I'm looking at my different diagnoses, I'm thinking of them as bricks, something to help me build. And one thing I often say about my diagnoses is that each provides me different opportunities to be resourceful, come up with workarounds, or learn new strategies, or find a new app, all so that I can accomplish my goals along with these things, as opposed to in spite of them or in opposition to, not being at war with them. So having this image of a brick, I think, is going to help drive that message home for me whenever I look at this. So I just wanted to share this with you because building, having, and maintaining confidence is critical for not only business, but for life. If you want to grow and step outside your comfort zone regularly, you need confidence and able to even consider taking those risks, let alone feeling good doing so. So that's my thinking on this. Feel free to comment. And if you know somebody who would like this, please share away. And until next time, thanks for being you.